Happy Friday, I'm Carol Schulte and welcome to another edition of my Happy Friday video blog. And greetings where I'm coming to you in front of this beautiful olive tree in the middle of almost an olive grove, not far from where I've been living the last little while. For a few reasons. Because olive trees are so popular, especially in this region, I thought I'd show you what one looks like up close and personal. And moreover, we made our first homemade batch of olives over the last few weeks, seasoning them every day, and finally tried them, and they are delicious. And finally, given this week's theme, I thought I could use the olive tree as a metaphor, because before an olive tree begins to grow, no doubt it does not think about how many olives it wants to produce or how tall it's going to grow. It simply grows, blooms, and blossoms according to how it's supposed to, trusting that there's a bigger plan. Now, I don't know about you, but I love goal setting. I love working towards objectives, and I love measuring things, how far I'm getting to my ultimate completion date, checking things off, and taking action steps. However, recently I realized that not only in my professional life am I goal setting, but it's leaked into my personal life as well. Last week we went on a trail run, and while normally I love knowing in advance how long I'm going to be running for or how many kilometers I want to cover, I trusted that he had a plan and I was going to just let go. Well, about 30 minutes into the run, I wasn't doing so well. You see, I'm not used to not having control of where I'm going or how long I'm going to be going for, and so I asked, what's the plan? When are we going to turn around? Or where's our final destination? And it turns out he had no plan. And at first, I didn't understand what he meant. What do you mean there was no plan? He said, well, I thought we would just run. And then he said, do you do everything in your life with an objective in mind? When was the last time you did something according to sensations? And it made me realize in that moment it had been a while since I had gone on a run just simply according to sensations without a goal in mind. And then I thought, I wonder what other areas in my life I have the same attitude. And so today, instead of sharing ideas or giving you 3 tips or action steps to take, I'm going to ask you 3 questions. I'm going to ask myself those questions at the same time. Number 1, where in your life are you goal setting, hunting objectives, or measuring? Now, it could be things like how many hours of sleep you want to get every night, how many glasses of water you're drinking, how many calories you're taking in, how many steps you want to achieve. Now, while all of these things are great to measure, if you are only out to achieve certain things, are you taking away the experience of them? And that leads into question number 2. When was the last time that you did something just because or according to sensations? When was the last time you went for a walk or a jog without listening to a podcast or without thinking about how much distance you wanted to cover and really just enjoyed the moment, listening to birds or the sound of your own feet? And finally, number 3, what would it feel like if you were to eliminate all objective or measurement-driven activity for one day? Now, I'm talking no alarm, no to-do lists to work off of, really just letting the day unfold exactly as it's supposed to and feeling accomplished and productive at the end. Perhaps you want to actually take this on and then you can share in the comments what your experience was like. Now, I do want to keep this conversation going because maybe it is time for a goal-setting, objective hunting, measurement, to-do list checking off detox. I am going to take this on, and I challenge you to do so too. And then I want to hear from you. So keep the conversation going. Share with me in the comments below how your experience was. Have a fabulous week, and until next time, I'm Carol Schulte, and don't forget to dream big, play big, and live big.